The nuclear weapon.
Hi, Doodle. How are you? What are we playing? We're playing Metal Gear Solid. The original. Well, PS1 original. Hi, Mystic. Hey, Mark. Sad you can't stay. Oh, yeah. I'm only going to probably play the first few hours, maybe the first half. Maybe up until Psycho Mantis. And then we'll continue the next time. We'll split it in two. Still have the whole thing memorized good. It's probably been over 10 years since I've done a playthrough. Takes me right back to 98 through 2001. You just played through it on modded PS1? Cool. Gray Fox. Alright. I was messing around a little bit, trying to reacquaint myself with the controls. So it might be, I'm pretty rusty. Pretty rusty on this. Enter in on the one-man submersible. Coming in just like Pliskin, Escape from New York. Hi Laura, welcome. Duck Station just gets rid of all that wobble.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome.
It looks amazing. Like even with all the old textures, they kind of like add a charm to it. It almost looks intentional. It's kind of got that 8-bit feel to it when its textures are all scaled up.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it.
This still has one of the best soundtracks of any video game, I think. It just gives you that feel, you know, that beating synth bass. And we got the Vox sounds. All the synth vocals. Let's see. We gotta wait for the elevator to come down first. So actually, I need to go grab the item on the other side of this platform. get over there without being seen here. Got our ration. Sneak around here. And a guard padding around. Do a little yawn there. Who did the soundtrack? I think it was an artist named, was it Tappy? I think that was his name, or his artist's name. I think by the second one he hired a film composer, Harry Gregson Williams. He does a lot of film soundtracks, so he ended up doing a little bit more of a cinematic orchestral music combined with synth by the second one. There comes the elevator. Uh-oh. Getting closed in on here. And that guard's a little blind. Just stayed right in his blind spot. Guards don't have a very wide or very far field of view. I think the guards have the same top-down perspective I do. They can't see in front of them. I love this opener though. This game really gives you like the feeling that Terminator 2, you know, like vibe that James Cameron, legendary soldier, Solid Snake. That shot right there is just iconic. The first time I ever saw this in a video game, anytime I ever saw, it was the first time I saw something so cinematic portrayed in a game. This is a nuclear disposal facility in Alaska, and I was sent in. It's like a rogue unit called Foxhound. It's a rogue government unit that I used to be a part of. Solid Snake brought out of retirement to
How's that sneaking suit working?
rescue a hostage.
Hard to move.
Two hostages.
Designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take
And
me.
kill
I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your
their
shot,
leader.
into a popsicle out there.
An
Liquid Snake.
snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
I probably should have
Their own
played the
until their deadline. You've got
pre-game cinematic for you, because that really catches us up on the story, or what the mission is.
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
I wonder how AI upscaling would handle these
I just didn't expect a
codec
world-class designer of military
animations.
technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
Snake starts out by flirting with Mei Ling.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by
Didn't
the
expect you to be so cute.
I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it.
Who's the girl? Mei Ling.
So be
I
careful.
call into her every time I need to save the game.
So contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it.
She's like a
I'm feeling lonely.
intel
Seriously, Snake, we're here to
officer.
back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember,
She just winked at me in a
you're naked. You need to arm
pixely wink.
whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to
I'll
disappoint
hold you to that with my solid snake.
How did you do that?
in my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me.
He snuck his cigarettes in his stomach.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
How'd he get him up there? Think we all know the answer to that.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's
The old man is Colonel Colonel Campbell.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
He's the leader of this operation.
The one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
He used to be the commander of Foxhound, which is this terrorist organization who used to be... They're labeled a terrorist organization. And they used to be,
near the door.
work for the U.S. government. Now they're a rogue
There should
operation.
also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
I think I might make a run for it, just straight through this and trigger the alert and just jump in the vent. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Forget stealth. We'll just run in as he tries to toss a grenade in there after me. Luckily for loading screens. Screw all this sneaking around. We'll just get in there.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what do you...
Master.
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
Got my tea.
No one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I no longer...
I'll have you in a foxhole.
Environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is...
Flora and fauna. Just what I want to talk about out here. Whoa, I got the sun coming in. It's just filling my...
It can't hurt
It's
you.
the blinding hot light of the sun's hitting the camera now.
Still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow.
It'll pass in a minute.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere. Follow the mice.
I think the Patriots are trying to blind me right now, so I can't. I like how the rats, I love how the little rats in here have get the little exclamation points above their heads, like the guards when they catch you. Flora and fauna, the conjoined twins. That's okay, I think the sun only hits that spot for a few seconds. We have a lot of game to get through, so we'll just let it pass on its own. There's lots of codec calls and story beats. Ooh, guard here waiting for us already.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Alright, just run over and trigger the elevator. Oops. Let's see. Already forgot if we're going to B1 or B2 first. I guess we do go to B. I guess we do this floor first, yeah. This is the cell.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
I got a green dot for you. Yeah, I know there's a ladder. You don't need to call me to tell me that. Alright, some more duct work here. Crawling in the vents.
Oh, kinda damn cold.
This is this game's Johnny.
Boy,
There's a Johnny in this game.
right.
He's using the toilet. Might not work so well if you keep your pants on, though, buddy. That's why he's always having toilet troubles. You can see a part of me now. Yeah, that light's passing through.
Not him.
Not him. We didn't make it to her cell in time. I think if you rush over to her cell early enough, she didn't have time to change.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
I think the little maggots that hang out around the toilet.
Okay. We're conducting
It's a nice, gross touch.
a weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal?
So this is technically the third game in the series.
God-forsaken place like this.
But the first two were MSX games that came out in the 80s. So they were pretty rudimentary.
Grown into a huge joint project.
People have been wanting them to remake the first two original titles for a long time, so they can kind of be updated to 3D. So there's kind of a lot of history here that you just kind of have to, you jump in on this title and you just kind of have to figure out what the history is between them.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
You shut up, Johnny.
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
This one came out in '98.
Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input two...
Came out the year after Final Fantasy VII.
There are two passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter...
And so each of the Foxhound members has different abilities, like special abilities. They're all kind of like
Baker's password.
Yes.
Government recruits or experiments that they've had experiments done on them.
There's a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Where they have like unique abilities.
The system developers as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
What's this Johnny's name? Johnny, was it Kurasami? Or I can't remember what his last name was.
You need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Or is it Johnny?
Any other clues?
What is it?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough
To
time
look it up.
Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Mark would know.
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network.
Johnny Sasaki. That's his name.
Using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Heart attack.
Hey, what happened?
What a coincidence he had a heart attack right when Snake talked to him, though. Wouldn't you think?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Can't remember if there's anything yeah, there is a ration under here. Someone opened my door.
Don't move.
Poor Johnny.
So you
There's some similarities to
bastard.
Cross Johnny's
Liquid?
of the Final Fantasy multiverse.
Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot! waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Like the pixelated blur, as if you would see anything anyway with these graphics. Take them all out. That's how it's done.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Make a mental note of that sway, Snake. It'll come in handy later.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
She's like, yeah, showed him. There's a reason why they call him the Solid Snake. When he sees that sway, that's when he gets solid.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination.
Better than being Flaccid Snake, anyway.
The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from...
We need a Flaccid Snake and we need a Gaseous Snake.
Think of it as a mental feedback.
They're the only two elements that haven't been expressed yet. Let's see. There was a little thing down here. Oh, there was a ration. I have full health. Well, we'll make mental note of that ration location. I should probably save.
What is it, Snake?
How you doing? How you doing, girl? Let's use memory card 2 for this playthrough. A level 1 card. Go grab some. Johnny's just assume the position there. I'm glad they keep SOCOM ammo in the bathroom. Always a good place for it. I love this music. Putting me in the zone here. I should probably go pick up some of the items up in level 1. I think there's some goggles and shit I missed up here. Get all my equipment stocked up. Good, no one's up. No guards up here yet. No one appears here later on when you progress, but camera to get under here. There's our thermal goggles, those come in handy. Don't think I have a key card for this yet. What level is that? I think it's 4. I can remember. Yeah, oh no, it's 2. I think I may have missed, I can't remember if there's a cardboard box in the first area or not. Going down. I don't know whose idea it is to put trap doors in a room like this, but I don't know how their own guards manage to not accidentally fall down these trap doors when they're half asleep. C4 on these walls, all these discolored walls here. Blast some holes in them and oops, oh shoot. I forgot you have to detonate them one at a time. They don't all detonate at the same time. Whoops. Don't let me around explosives. Just do this one at a time so I don't accidentally blow myself to smithereens again. Pull an Elmer Fudd. I don't like these trap doors. Welcome back. Let's save our game here.
You can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of...
C4, blow a hole in that wall. We got a couple more holes to blow. Let's see. Oh, there's cameras in here. Use a chaff grenade to disable them. Oh, yeah, ration. I guess I don't need that ration. Can't get in those doors yet.
Am I too late?
Still alive.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that
The boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
He's like the only constant through the whole series. Revolver Ocelot.
Solid Snake.
He's in every MGS game.
Man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Alright, so the whole room is rigged with C4, so you can't trip him on the wires, and you can't use explosives to fight him.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets. I make them go where I want.
You kind of play Ring Around the Rosie with him.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like that. All right, alive. Let's go.
This is like chasing your kids around the room.
You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this?
Need more bullets to spawn here. His bullets ricochet.
That's so smell. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Got him.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
What? My hand!
I find it funny that
Stealth camouflage.
that amount of C4 didn't blow us all up
We'll meet again.
in this tiny room. That was quite lucky.
I like you. I have no name.
That exoskeleton.
We'll meet again. You know, we'll meet many, many times over. I think Revolver Ocelot's kind of more like the main antagonist through the entire series almost.
Who the hell?
I almost wonder, though, how long Kojima had that idea that Revolver Ocelot would be
What about yours?
Oh, I guess.
such a large part of the series when he invented him for this game. Probably not.
Code. There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
This guy's got some tiny legs.
Can't be.
Big body, tiny legs.
Jim, now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you.
You idiot.
Didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart
It's like, believe me, if I wanted to kill you, I'd have just left you in the C4, buddy.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
Yeah, I got batteries for my other land. Actually, I had some left, I found.
Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like...
Have I played the last couple of days? Yeah, I was playing.
I'm sure she is.
I was playing a little bit when I was trying to figure out my emulator settings.
Contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her.
The back of the CD case. It's a good thing I still have my CD case. It's on the back of the CD case, her frequency.
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
There's a little screenshot on the back that has her codec frequency.
But a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching,
This game breaks the fourth wall.
you'll have to destroy it.
Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high.
Put it up again, close up. Unfortunately, I can't really get that close because it's going to go out of focus.
Try to pretend like it'll go away.
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded.
That's about as close as I can get with it in focus.
Not only that, several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Several thousand pounds of muff. Let me go diving for it.
Large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Overwhelming power and extraordinary magnitude.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Always need the key card.
No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
He's a goner now.
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell.
Yeah, these are all actually good Halloween games. They're all, well, they're all kind of dark and have like supernatural elements, and they're all kind of spooky.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
I always like playing these during the winter seasons, the winter months.
Ninja thing. A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
They all give you that kind of up all night in the middle of winter feeling, like cold and dark. And they also did a good job when they did like the Batman Arkham Asylum game. It gave me that feeling like a okay, I need a level 4 for that door. Level 4 for that one too. Where are the guards respawning in here now? Right, so these are laser booby traps. We gotta make sure we don't trip them. Get our assault rifle here, or machine gun, or FAMAS, or trash French weapon. How many Metal Gears are there? How many in the universe? Like how many? Oh shit! Or how many games are there? Actually, sometimes it's better just to. Honestly, sometimes better just to die. Oh shit, get up. If you're asking how many Metal Gear games there are, there's 5 mainline games. Well, there's 5 mainline Metal Gear Solid games, and then there's 2 MSX games from the 80s, and Metal Gear 1 and 2, and both of those games on the timeline take place before this title, when Snake was still just a green soldier. And then there is one that was handheld called Peace Walker as well. So I guess 8 total that are, and then there, if you don't count any of the remakes or Revengeance. I played all of them. I have I have played all of them, except I have never finished Peace Walker, and I actually never finished Metal Gear Solid 5 either. I do intend to play 5 again, pick that up. I've only gotten through like half of that title. It's 9 years old now, but I never actually completed it. I kind of wanted to revisit some of these before going back. How about in the universe? How many actual Metal Gear tanks are there? That I don't know. I would have to Google it and figure out if people have counted all the known ones in the games. Nuclear equipped walking battle tanks. Little bipedal robots that have rail guns and can launch a nuke from anywhere. Why didn't I finish? MGS 5 is a lot different from any of the other previous titles. It's kind of very open world. It was kind of a lot of hours to put in. At the time, I was really annoyed by the fact that they changed his voice actor. So it was just less, the storyline was less like cinematic, I guess you could say. I just wasn't as into it, but it does have some of the best gameplay out of this series. I would concede that. Like, the action in it is really good, especially when you master the controls and stuff, which I have not done. But the biggest issue for me was just that they changed Snake's voice actor, and Kojima decided to hire Kiefer Sutherland to do the voice acting and the motion capture stuff, and I don't know. I like Kiefer, but I just felt like not as Snake. Yeah, Kiefer has a good voice, but it's kind of indistinguishable from some of the other voice acting in the game for some reason. And he barely got any lines anyway in the game, so I don't really know why they bothered, because he really hardly talks at all in that title. They like cut a lot of his voice acting out. I mean, he does. If you listen to the tape conversations, like, I feel like to hear most of the story and figure out what's going on, you have to listen to countless tapes as you're like wandering through the open world. I think it's more of a vibe game, and you can like listen to your little iDroid, which is like a cassette player, and you like listen to the tape conversations, and they're just like, that's the only way to get the real backstory, the full backstory. I feel like he just wanted to get Kiefer Sutherland just because he wanted to have a Hollywood actor in his game. I feel like that's the only reason. I feel like there was no benefit to it artistically, other than the fact that he just wants to get closer to Hollywood actors. He's like a kind of starstruck. So, but I do get he was trying to replace David Hayter as the voice of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater because, I mean, he's technically big. The character of Snake in those games was the original Snake, which is Big Boss. They're prequels. And Solid Snake is actually a clone of Big Boss. The character in this game is actually his, like, quote, son. So I understand why you would think about changing voice actors, but they ended up going with David and Snake Eater anyway. And then the voice of Big Boss changes. But I know that in MGS3, Kojima was trying to get Kurt Russell to do the voice for Snake. Now that I could understand. If Kurt Russell had said yes and did it, okay, I'd be down for that. Oh shit. Came out too fast. But yeah, I feel like Kurt Russell's more the archetype I would want to see over Kiefer Sutherland. I just don't see him quite in that light. But I get it. He was fresh off of making 24 and... Okay, right. We need to call Meryl. That's what we're waiting for, right? So I need to dial in. Back of the CD case. All right, let's look it up. 140.15.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army? You're not even armed.
I appreciate your help from before, but I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Because you look...
Never meet your heroes.
They'll only disappoint you.
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement?
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are.
Look pretty green in that Kodak call.
And it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it.
You'll get over it.
In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst...
Just take a Dramamine.
It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard.
Stay the hell out of my way. Get lost.
The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
I should probably save my game. It's been a while.
What is it, Snake? Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Right. We gotta wait for her to open these cargo doors. Just wonder if I... Shit, here comes a guard. Play Ring Around the Rosie here a little bit. Crawl into the tank. He won't think to look under here. He's like, must have just been a rat. Or a badger. I like that the guards give up pretty easily. It's just a very large badger.
cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Just getting careless.
This is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Wait for this guard. I can just run around here. Alright. Equip thermal goggles. We got to get past the oh shoot. Whoops. Yep. I'm a goner. Almost made me jump. That's a good Halloween trick. I totally thought that it's kind of hard to see which ones are right in front of you and which ones aren't. Alright. We made it. Yeah, the jump scares are all jump scares. And they have like I feel like I always get the jump scares every once in a while when the guards are around the corner and they do the little exclamation sound. Still gets me to this day, even though I'm expecting it.
What is it, Snake? Snake.
Alright, we got landmines out here to gather up. We'll just crawl around and dig up our claymores. Crawl around like a snake. The snake I am. What is Duck Station? It's the emulator I'm playing this on. It's a PlayStation 1 emulator. That's why I'm able to upscale the game to 4K. It's emulating the game. Otherwise, the resolution would be so low, it would be all jaggy and you'd see all kind of warbling and stuff. Alright. If I have any more rations on this side. Guess not. Alright, we got a tank to fight.
This is Raven's territory. Snake belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
Fancy footwork there, Snake.
That's right.
It's the only way to avoid a
You should crawl on the ground.
tank shell.
Come, let's fight.
Alright, let's see if I can... I don't know if I use a shaft grenade. I don't remember if that disrupts his ability to figure out where I am. Just need to get close to the tank so I can toss grenades up there. Oops. Grenade right up next to him. Nice. It does sound like Terminator. There's a lot of Terminator influence in Kojima's work. I think even the original Snake design in Metal Gear 1 on the MSX, the artwork on the box was basically Kyle Reese from Terminator 1.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head.
Thirst for his blood.
This particular track always just gets me pumped. I like how it just continually
Be careful. You absolutely
heartbeats us through the
in that area.
I've already
through all the zones.
so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about
I don't know if this soundtrack is on Spotify.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding.
I don't know if they ever released an official soundtrack for this. You might have to do a YouTube rip or something. That's right, I forgot they fill this whole stupid room with gas if you alert the guards. Shit, get to the door. Oh, shit. And sometimes if you get too close to them before you chokehold them, it just triggers an alert automatically. It's one of the annoying things about the mechanics in this one. I feel like they perfected the mechanics in Metal Gear Solid 2, the sequel to this, the direct sequel to this. It's like I prefer the atmosphere and the storyline of this one way more than 2, but 2 has the superior gameplay. It's like everything's more polished.
What was that noise?
I just love all the art direction in this too. Like there's something about the art that's just unique in this. And it all has that like 80s Japanese cyberpunk sort of feel to it. Down here later. I gotta go to B2 to find Dr. Emmerich. Right, this fills up with gas. To get the you have to get the Nikita missile launcher. It's like a remote control missile launcher to hit that.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
Deep Fee.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby? Who are you, anyway?
Deep dish.
Shit, where was the Nikita missile? That was... Is that on the floor above? Maybe. Yeah, I think it is.
Deep sea diving with Deep Snake. Solid snake goes in deep throat.
Shit. Guards coming up this way. Get into one of these level 3. Must be on the other side. Aha, there it is. Oh shit. Where'd you come from, bro? Guards are never ending here. I'm all out of famous bullets. Actually, let me... Now that I killed all the guards here, there's any more bullets. None under their desks. They don't keep bullets under their desks. Some stun grenades, I guess. Switch to pistol. I'm really annoyed I had to use all my rations for that. I should have just died, and sometimes it's, like I said, it's better just to die and then start over. Just continue, because then you get to keep all your rations and items. Alright. Oops. Oh, shit. Whoops. That was a little janky. The floor is electrified, so... Oops. Get some air. All right. You gotta control the little missile. And the cameras see you here, so you gotta let it go quickly past them to get into this room. Oh, shit. Sensitive. we got it. Finally. Goodness. Okay, now I need to find, there should be a gas mask in here. Chaff grenade. There's the gas mask. Keep these chaff grenades refreshed, they don't last long enough. Oops.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Those stupid grenades don't. Oh my god, really have to start this? Did it not? It did save my. Okay, good. I don't have. At least I don't have to guide the stupid missile through there again. I gotta get this stupid gas mask again. Of course. Alright, we made it. Keep you on the edge of your seat there. Oh, Mei Ling, save my progress.
Snake, you can't use the radar because something's... Be careful, Snake.
Alright, I think this is my favorite part. It's another FF7 mirror moment here. At the bloody hallways.
Cut by some type of blade.
It's a ghost. Ugh.
This scene is so iconic for me. Just puts me right back in '98.
Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Like all the mainframes in there and the cubicles, and all the little posters.
Ninja.
I've been waiting for you.
Waiting for you, Snake.
Neither enemy
nor friend.
I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only
Like Kojima's Police Knots posters in the background.
I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it.
We feel it.
Make me feel alive again. That's good. Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his
Life to a weapon.
You gotta weave in and out.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
Catch me if you can.
He's like hiding back in the corner. Put the thermal goggles on so you can see where he's hiding.
catch me. Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain. Hurt me more. More. That's it. I remember that punch. Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and
sinew.
That's good, Snake. Hurt me more. That's good, Snake. Hurt me more.
Shit.
I felt that, Snake.
I felt it too.
Remember me now.
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It was Gray Fox in Metal Gear 2 or Metal Gear 1. I think he was in Metal Gear 2, was in Zanzibar, right?
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers...
Now he's RoboCop.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only
We're on a need to know, Snake.
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Police Knots poster back there. Police Knots was a game that Kojima worked on. I think it was on the Sega CD.
No.
And it was a sequel to a game he made called Snatcher. And Snatcher was basically his version of Blade Runner.
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Yeah, I think it was the Sega CD that Police Knots was on.
Your uniform is different than theirs.
Yeah, I think it only came out in Japan.
Chief Engineer Hal Emmerich, right?
I always wanted to play
You know me?
Police Knots, but
Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
of course. Only for defensive purposes.
Nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
I like how Otacon's just hanging there like a rag doll.
Didn't know.
Snake just shake him around. What do you know?
Handled warhead into Metal Gear's
Tell me.
missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
Shake him up. Shake it out of him.
Your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
Vulcan cannon. I wonder if they get Vulcan Raven to
Railgun, you said.
operate the cannon.
It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
Snake sitting up on there, all prim and proper, with his legs crossed. I always thought that was funny how they posed him up there.
A new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn! Damn! I'm so...
Poor sensitive boy.
It's all my fault.
It is your fault.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, He was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help
Your
men.
DMA is gamma ray.
The one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind. It's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together, man.
Where on this base are they keeping it?
Focus on the present, the here and now.
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency over.
There's no crying around here. Focus up.
In the maintenance base control room.
Not in this dojo.
If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
And I ain't giving you a piggyback ride.
Your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
Lucky you.
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
You can just keep it for yourself, why don't you?
Meryl to watch after you too.
You gotta beat the game with a certain ending to get yourself one of those.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Uh-oh.
Meryl, what happened?
Something's wrong.
There goes my girl, just getting herself in trouble again.
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
He was really looking.
Very cute behind.
Way of walking, huh?
We needed a replay of that, just in case you forgot.
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's
Wiggle, wiggle.
There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
It'll get you into the girls' locker room.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
No fox die for you.
Otacon.
It stands for Otaku Convention. And Otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists
Got in to make cartoons.
I became a scientist because I wanted
robots.
To make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Right. Yeah, I should save.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying.
Yeah, I've had enough old Chinese sayings. Whatever. Moving on. Shut your trap. Just save and be done with it. Right. Before those cameras scare the shit out of me again. Need to throw a chaff grenade and put on my gas mask. Oh shit. I think I threw it too soon. It's not going to carry over to the next loading screen, of course. Nice waste of a grenade. Alright, let's see if I can get in some of these other doors now. Wasn't there a level 4? Oh, shit. Ah, stupid thing. Night vision goggles, gonna need those. Get out of this gassy area, man. I've had enough gaseous snake. Meryl is one of these guards. Eventually she's gonna come out here to use the bathroom. So you can follow her into the girls' bathroom. So we're just gonna wait here. Chill out a while before we go porkies. Being pervy. Pervy snake. Slithering in where he doesn't belong. guy who just went out. There's all these dudes that are just taking turns going to the bathroom all day long. I feel like guards in other areas never need to use the bathroom, but for some reason the ones here just, that's all they do is take turns going to the restroom. Yeah, it's all the coffee. Maybe they have a coffee maker down here. They also eat a lot of cup of noodles with a lot of broth. Plenty of broth to keep the fluids flowing, stay flushed. Here she comes. They have a women's restroom. She's the only woman in here.
Don't move.
So if you make it in here quickly enough.
That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid.
Make it in here quickly enough. She didn't have time to put her pants on.
Meryl, there's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake.
She gotta keep the, deep throat.
Besides, it's a waste of time.
Nice and lubed.
Psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
Well, if you want to be a soldier, you're gonna be smelling a lot more of it.
It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back. And guys like you and my uncle
Got a little temporary tattoo.
Therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war.
This game's got good cinematography.
Dead or in prison, one or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does, killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
I can spot you from a mile away.
Butt.
Got a great butt.
First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield.
Got a nice tushy.
Next.
Georgia peach. Fuzzy and delicious.
How are the negotiations going?
No progress.
Did I save? I'm gonna save after this.
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear.
Nice pixelated behind. It's my type.
Metal Gear or
We override the detonation code.
Good and blocky.
Card keys from Baker?
card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
Like a pair of parking blocks.
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
Nothing sexier than a Lego.
Have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down. I promise.
Roblox dancing on the field.
Then you can shoot.
On the battlefield.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful.
Getting my erector set good and ready.
You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't real.
This is one of the best songs ever, though. Right, I love this
I was
theme.
killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know
My
why
snake is
I'm
long and
acting
hard.
now. I want to know.
Take a good look.
Take a good look.
You should wash your face too while you're at it.
Wash your face, dirty. It's dirty.
Riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh. So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Come on, use my...
Stop it. No.
Listen,
I'll never stop.
Since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra. If we're gonna go to the north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace in...
I have one of those key cards around that Mark gave me. It was a replica of the key card.
Okay, let's go.
I think I might have it over on my desk somewhere on the other side of the room.
Follow me.
Yeah, I always get mad when the when that song stops, because I just wanted to keep going and going. By the time we got to Metal Gear Solid 4 on PS3, you like return to Shadow Moses, and that music starts playing, and it's like you just feel it in your gut, and you feel the hairs on the back of your neck rise up, and they got all the audio from the game playing in the distance, like echoing in your memories. So cool. Oh, you just lost your save game? Oh,
what happened to
that sucks.
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
I still have my original memory card from '98 somewhere with all my save games and my like big boss rank on hard mode playthrough and everything, all the items unlocked. I need to fish that out and see if there's a way to dump my old memory card. Let's see. I think I can... Oh yeah, I have a level 5 key card now. I think I can get into some of these rooms. Yeah, in MGS4, Snake ages prematurely, so he's like in his 40s, but he already looks like he's in his late 60s or 70s. He's just like old man Snake returning to the scene. Cardboard box B. So you can use these cardboard boxes to quick travel between the first area, the heliport, and like back to the nuclear disposal facility or the nuclear armament area. All right, save game. Make sure we don't
It's a good thing you hooked up with me.
Lose our saves.
Talk to you later, Snake.
All right. I also like to save my state in the emulator itself. Save in multiple different ways. That's the other nice thing about playing on an emulator is you can like literally take a saved state, so you can double up on saves. Rations, and we'll go unequip our weapon for this.
My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go.
There's something about Meryl.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
It's cool if you go into first person mode, you like look through Meryl's eyes. Forgot about that.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like
You got Marilyn Manson back there.
Snake?
What's wrong?
The beautiful people.
Oh, hurry, hurry, make love to me. Oh, Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Just gotta knock her out.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake.
It's just for this moment while Psycho Mantis was in her mind.
This is no trick, it's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man, the type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission.
He's critiquing my gameplay.
Extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. Your memory is completely clean. You have not saved often. You are somewhat...
He can tell how often I saved my game.
like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone.
Making my controller vibrate in my lap. Whoa, easy there, sailor. I didn't consent to that, Marilyn Manson.
Demonstration is over.
Okay, so Hideo instead of video. Got a weird sense of humor. Alright, so the trick here is if you attack him right now with the controller and controller port 1, he can like read my mind and know what I'm gonna do. So you have to, on the original PS1, you have to unplug your controller from controller port 1 and put it into 2 so he can't predict your attacks. But on an emulator, you have to do it virtually. So I've got to disable, go into settings, disable, disconnect controller from port 1 and connect it into port 2. And now I should be able to fight him. Oops, got up too soon. Do you have to switch for other fights? No, just his. Flying furniture is just the most annoying mechanic in this, once you know the trick. Tries to interrupt, change channels. Oops. I need more FAMAS ammo. There we go. Stay flat until these chairs are done spinning.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
Meryl.
Stand right where he can see you.
Stand right where he can see you.
Stop! Meryl!
No! It cannot be! No!
Oops. Why was his grenade equipped? I was pretty sure I selected assault rifle. Easier to use the thermal goggles for this. Just see where he's hanging out. I love the ragdoll animation when it goes flying.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
He doesn't have a heart.
She's right.
It's not just some heartless bastard. Come on now.
I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Ooh.
Perhaps so.
Badass as fuck. Words of wisdom. Solid wisdom. Good.
To Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Ooh, his face is hideous. Put that gas mask back on.
Each mind that I peered into was
It's a pixelated mess under there.
object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this
Press X and square, you can flip people over. I'm pretty sure if you just press the directional button down and press square alone, that'll flip people over. It only works on normal guards, though, not on bosses.
You're the same as us. We have no past.
But if you run up to them and let go of the directional pad and press X, then it will put them in a chokehold. Then you keep tapping square, it'll
Weren't designed
break their neck.
happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart.
Now that's what's wrong with him. Daddy issues. Never approved. He was born, took one look at his face and went, ugh. Oh, his mother died in childbirth. Okay, he blamed him. Elephant trunks.
Disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
It's always daddy issues.
That's right. Burned your village down to bury your past?
Daddy didn't love me enough.
Suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I.
We're not the same.
The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution.
They always kind of make you feel bad for killing the characters. They always have some tragic backstory.
You monster.
Although I don't feel too bad about killing this character, but some of the other ones.
Seen through evil. You, Snake. You're just like...
This guy looks like a character from American Horror Story.
No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad.
Yes, but I have a pass because I'm handsome.
Mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in your heart.
A large place?
Large place.
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Put it back on. Can't stand to look at myself in the mirror.
Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
I'll open the door for you. If you want
Just leave him alone.
go through that door.
Leave Brittany alone. She's just trying to have her alone time in the mask.
This is the first
Nobody knew who I was until I put on the mask.
It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
It doesn't matter who we are. All that matters is our plan.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
It's been so long since you played. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's been about like probably 10 years since I've played, actually. Maybe 9, 10 years.
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me,
I
Snake.
feel all rusty. I used to remember where every little thing was.
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death...
Old enough.
Any family?
Legal. I'm barely legal.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been
I
interested
like you. Sometimes.
So you are all alone.
When you're not mind controlled, trying to shoot me.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
I just want to be a simple dog musher.
Come on, let's go.
Giving Slay Uber rides in Alaska. Oh, they want me to plug my controller back in. Let's see, where is that at in the emulator? We get controllers, controller port 2, disconnect, controller port 1, analog controller. Alright, cool. I am the shadow. I'm almost to the halfway point.
Could there be wolves?
Game's not super long.
Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
I ride dog sleds.
I'll take
I'm a musher.
Snake, you follow me.
Snake's side gig. Side hustle. Right, there's some bullets back here, and a ration here. And then, yeah, that's... I don't know how she managed to get to the other side on her own. I guess the wolves just really like her. Gotta get through the wolf den here. Big one here. Shit. That's stupid. It's like, that's not fair. They're just hitting me from... What the hell, man? Wonder if they'll pat away from me. Alright, we made it through.
Snake.
They like her.
I thought you were good with dogs.
They like her butt. Not mine. They hate mine. key card. You're having an evening snack and watching me. Well, wonderful. I need to get an evening snack soon enough.
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't...
Do I think they'll ever redo Gray Fox's story? I hope so. I'd like to see them even remake Metal Gear 1 and 2, the MSX ones. But I gather they'll probably do Metal Gear Solid remake first. I think their rumors are they're going to release it this year sometime. Or next year. This year or next year. But I would love for them to remake the MSX titles so we get a proper, like, prequel, 3D prequel. And we'll get Gray Fox's story, in Metal Gear 2, right?
How did you know where the mines were?
I always wanted to see Gray Fox's story.
My mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
I'm not that impressed with your little walk, because if you run straight through, you don't hit any mines. Much more straightforward.
Meryl.
With all your fancy footwork. Meryl gets abused a lot in this game. Just poor Meryl. She's like the Aerith of this story. Always getting mind controlled. Gotta get hit a few times, gonna get shot a couple times.
Snake, leave me and run.
The sacrificial lamb.
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Luckily, there is a way to save Meryl in this title, unlike poor Aerith.
I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move.
I promised I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
Shush.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake.
Well, it's glamorous if you don't get yourself shot, but
Don't give up on people.
only in the games.
Let me. Now get out of here.
Roy's on the phone.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy. I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake, thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
So I don't know if any of you caught that Meryl is the Colonel's niece. So if you're not familiar or didn't catch it in the codec conversations, that's why he's saying thanks. All right, there's some backtracking involved in this section. I got to go back to the beginning area to get the sniper rifles. So this is like the halfway point in the game. So I think this is a good place to end the stream for tonight, and then we'll pick it up again in a part 2 either over the weekend or maybe Monday. So thank you all for joining. It was fun. It was fun coming back to this, especially in Duck Station. I've never done a full playthrough in an emulator before. I think the last time I played through was either the PS3 digital version or on my original PS1. I can't remember, but it's fun playing in 4K, seeing it this way without all the wobbling graphics. It's awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Purple. Thanks, Doodle. Thanks, Fancy. Everyone else. Have a good night.